Yo.
Yo.
Welcome to the basement.
Episode 60.
60.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
We back.
We
Another
back.
week.
Episode 60.
Yeah,
we got
man.
40 more episodes. Episode 100.
100.
Milestones on top of milestones. If you guys are with us now, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope to have you guys and much more people together with us in episode 100. Look.
It's been a long journey, man.
It's been a long journey.
You
We
know?
got a lot to talk about. A lot of shit that happened this past weekend. We went somewhere this past weekend.
Yeah.
We got lit. Well, I got super lit.
Both
the
of
past
these guys.
weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all saw those stories, bro. Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm
We was
saying?
out there.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a good time no matter what, but you know what I'm saying? Little people had a little bit more fun.
Bro, I busted my ass at Don Tito's after that. That shit was crazy.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we'll get to that, but, you know, I'm happy to be back at the pod, you know, with y'all.
Yes.
Another week.
Yes. Another week.
You know,
Another happy day.
happy day.
Bruh.
Banana
Yeah.
version with the 8.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Whew. How's everybody's week, though?
I'm good, man.
Chilling?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, we're doing pretty good with this banana over here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
and I figured out we didn't know the name of this. It's called an NFT.
Yeah, NFT, yeah. That's what
the
it
apes.
was.
NFT apes.
NFT. Non-fungible token.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of like a Bitcoin, right? So it works the same way.
It's crypto.
Crypto, yeah, it's
Crypto.
like crypto. So NFT, I don't know. I don't know exactly how.
It's
it works.
exactly like banana, bro.
But that is an NFT.
yeah.
But yo, this week for me was crazy, man. You know, work and all that other good stuff. Out of nowhere, it started getting like mad, like fall weather ish throughout the week, and then today was hot as balls. So I had to work on hella ACs today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But
I mean,
all in all, good week for me.
you know, I always notice, you know, when football season's coming closer, you know, once it gets dark outside, it starts to get a little bit chillier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's definitely coming about.
You know,
what
but
I'm saying?
we have all this like rain and shit coming.
Yeah.
Like where I work in Lawrence, so I'm just like sometimes I don't even see rain. I just see darkness.
Well, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we're getting close to hurricane season, which I think is around like the
I think
beginning
it's like
of fall.
now.
Yeah, it's like right now. So,
That shit is
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the world when it comes to natural disasters, man.
Oh yeah.
Hurricanes, tornadoes. We're even having tornado warnings around here, bro.
Yeah, we had this one. Well, we had this one bad one, but I don't know. That's probably the worst one I've actually had, where they were like letting us off work early.
They let government employees off early.
Yeah, they were like, bro, get home and
They
shit.
didn't let me off early though.
They didn't let me off early. They left like half my job early, and like in the office and shit. But
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I actually met someone who was from like Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's known for a lot of tornadoes.
and shit.
And he tells me the way they function is when you have one is that everyone has a shelter. I think it's required by a state, and everyone has a shelter, and they go in the shelter, and they stay in there, and they don't go back out until a firefighter comes to your house and let you out or knock you out. Yeah, and that's because they don't know what type of debris you have when you like trying to get out from your shelter. So that's why they always wait for the firefighters to always come to them, open up the door first.
yeah.
For them, for every single house by house by house.
Every single house has.
House by house, yeah.
I mean, you have to
The
think
house that
about
they
it.
shut is like a bunker. Is it underground? Is it?
It's like a shelter. Like you know, it's gonna be on the ground, but
I mean, you have to think about it. Like Oklahoma's a really rural area, and it's a lot. You know, it's in the Midwest, so it's plains. That's where like tornadoes are known. So of course they probably have to do that. Just like, you know, every state has to adapt to their weathers. You know what I mean? So you like for example, Alaska, it's so cold there that everybody has these. I forgot. It's like kind of like a heated blanket that they have to keep over their hoods of their cars during the night. Because it gets so cold that it
Well,
freezes.
that's why cars
The
now
engine.
they have engine block heaters.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that was a long time ago, but I don't know if they still do that. But you know, what I mean, there's certain places that they have to do these things. You know, so I think it's kind of crazy. But
Okay.
I mean, other than that, I mean, my week. I mean, it's been a pretty normal week to be honest. You know, work is normal. Obviously, we had that good time over the weekend, and you know, we're on to the next weekend. Labor Day weekend is coming up next week, so you know, We're going to the beach, so we're Rehoboth Beach, you know what I'm saying? So I
Going
think
back there with him. I can't make it. I'm on call.
he can't make it, unfortunately, but, me and Justin will be over there, and maybe we'll capture some.
Maybe
We'll have some stories by the time we get back.
We can make a return.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the upcoming week, and obviously, I'm excited to be back here, man, and talk about more things.
Justin, how's your week, bro?
Just long.
Week.
Yeah, man. 18 hours a day. It's a long day.
It is a long day, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey. It's only 24 hours in a day,
There is.
Yeah.
Hey, but how we doing mentally though?
I'm good, bro. I'm 9.5 again.
You're at 9.5. That's you, that's not where you at.
Hey, man. Yep. Even after 18, I'm still 10.
You're 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you guys still got pass. Push through.
I am sitting at a 10. Like I said in the last episode, I feel great. I feel happy where I'm at. I don't know. Everything just seems to be falling into place. You guys will see that shortly.
Yeah, man.
In the future, you guys will see more stuff. It's giving us freedom, or giving me freedom to do a lot more things that I want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah,
that's better for your mental health in general, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why, like we said last episode, we try to
try to advocate that.
Advocate mental health. It's very important for your friends and family, man, to be aware of these things because you just never know, man.
Yeah.
Got to keep checks on each other, man.
Yes, boy. Yes.
Hey, man, we never cheers to episode 60 with the happy days. You know
the happy day.
Cheers to y'all, boys, man.
Cheers to y'all. If you have a drink, take a sip.
Take a sip. Take a shot. Take a drink. Whatever.
It's so good.
Man, that banana flavor is no joke, man. I'm not gonna lie. They hit the nail on that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. All right. Should I start the episode with our quotes, man?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What you got for us?
I think before I say, I think Justin will really enjoy this one. I think Justin's gonna like this because it's said by a specific person.
Go ahead.
I think he's gonna like it a lot. And I saw this today. I had another quote that I was gonna say today, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna save that one for next week, and I'm gonna say this one this week. It's very short and simple. Okay. And it goes, "It's difficult to box without sparring."
You want to know who said that?
You already know
No.
who said that.
Is it an NFL player?
NFL player?
Yeah.
No, it's not a player.
Oh, it's
Then
a
I
boxer.
definitely don't know.
It's not a boxer.
It is a boxer.
No, it's not.
It's not a boxer.
No. You guys are gonna guess the author first, or are you gonna talk about the actual quote?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He already started to guess.
No, but I mean, you build up the suspense.
I did.
You're
I
like, I know this. So, I mean,
give him a hint.
I can't, bro. It would give it away too.
you have to. 'Cause I will never guess this.
It's someone you really like, man. I mean, that's the best hint.
I literally said NFL player. You said nah. So I was
All right,
like,
bet. So you get one answer, okay? How about that?
what?
You get one answer.
What's
You get one
Oh,
guess.
all right. You get one guess after he gives you the hint.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right,
Just give me the profession.
the profession will give it away, bro. I don't know.
Give the profession, bro.
He's in the sport. He's in sports. He's someone in sports
Oh my god.
All right, Carlos. In what sport?
and football.
I just said that.
Yeah, he just asked if he was an
There's
NFL
a lot
player.
of players in football. I mean, there's a lot of different jobs in football. There's owners, there's coaches, there's players. I said it's
So
not.
he's a player.
I kind of gave you two hints. I said he's not a player.
It's
I gave you like 3 hints.
He's
already.
not a player.
It's
He's not a player. I already said he's
It's
not
Mike
a player.
T.
Yeah, it's Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Bro, I told you he was gonna give it away. Why would I?
It was short, and subtle. It was Mike T.
Yeah, but that wasn't his first guess. He thought it was an NFL player.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought.
he thought it was Big Ben.
Yeah, I thought it was Big Ben.
Nah, bro. Big Ben wouldn't say something like that. Anyways, yeah, he says it's difficult to box without sparring, and I really like that quote because basically the reason why he said this quote is because he said that after I guess people were complaining that the Steelers were playing their starters.
Yeah.
Like he's been playing all their starters in every preseason game, like for like a good amount of time. It's not just like one drive and that's it. And I guess people have been giving backlash to him. So he said after the preseason game you guys had, yesterday? He was like, it's difficult to box without sparring. And I think he's saying that because obviously, how are you going to get into the boxing ring without sparring?
Right.
Meaning, like, not practicing,
Yeah.
not getting ready for the big show. And I think that's kind of him saying, that's why I'm starting my starters, because they need to get as much practice and as much, in this term, sparring before the season starts.
Before the actual fight.
Yeah, but I think it really caught my eye. It was like, I really, really fuck with that, because, like, that's good motivation. Like, at the end of the day, don't, just because other teams or other people are doing certain things doesn't mean you have to do it. And it doesn't mean that's the right way to go with it. You know what I mean? If you believe in something and you feel like it's the right thing to do, you should do it. And I think that's why he's saying, you can't do certain things if you don't practice it. So
You can't succeed if you don't practice.
you don't. Yeah.
It's really simple. You practice something before you do the actual thing, and it'll make that job a lot more easier.
Yeah.
I mean, practice makes perfect,
And you're prepared.
and you're prepared for anything. So I don't know, Justin. What do you got to say? It's your coach.
I mean, he says a lot short and subtle things for sure. And I think I don't remember this one him saying that, but I do coming. Right now, it's preseason going on, so he had to motivate a lot of players, and obviously you need to keep your starters on their feet. So giving them some more extra practice time and also playing a little longer for some good amount of reps is probably beneficial for them.
Right.
'Cause obviously, it's just get them a little more loose before the season actually begins.
Which is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
But also, so I remember he did a press conference and they were asking him because there's a lot of depth going on in certain positions. They were like, what's the situation? What's the evaluation? What's going to happen? X, Y, Z. And he says like, well, we're going to paint a red house with red paint, and then that's it. That's his quote. That's because it's that simple.
Yeah.
All he has is red paint, and it is what it is. I mean, it's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, it's plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And Mike Tomlin, man, he just knows what the fuck to say. He just does, bro. He just fucking does.
And I have to give that to him, and that's why he's such a successful coach.
Yeah,
he's never gone negative. There's reasons for this. You know what I mean? I have to respect Mike T. You know what I mean? I respect him on and off the field because, I've even watched we watched podcasts on him. And he's always had good interviews and stuff, and said some real shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I respect Mike Tomlin.
That was a short and simple quote, just like how you said.
Yeah.
But it means so much.
It's real deep.
It's deep, but it's life. It is what it is. That's what he said is facts.
And the craziest part is this man just came up with that on the spot. Like, he came up with it in the mid.
He does it all the time.
Yeah, like
he does it all the time.
This was like on an interview, like when the reporters like interviewed him, like after the game type thing.
Right.
That's how quick it was off the top.
You know what's the quote for the Steelers? Obviously,
What?
The standard is the standard.
Standard is a standard.
We've been saying for years.
Hey, man.
Mike T.
Hey,
Is he going negative this year?
No,
Well, I don't have the Steelers going negative, so no.
No, we all don't.
not especially.
I'm gonna say no. I actually don't think so.
Hey,
like, to be honest, like last year.
Should we dive into preseason right now? So we're talking about it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
we can dive into the preseason now, I guess.
Yeah.
I to be honest, to answer your question, I mean, we already went over the schedule, and we all said that the Steelers weren't going to go negative. Right? So I don't believe that. I think this year going in is they have a better chance of not going negative and actually making the playoffs than I thought of last year. Last year I didn't have really any.
Well, this year
sympathy for
they're
the
going in.
Steelers.
They're going in this year like how I wanted them to go in last year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's how I wanted them to go into the season last year. Yeah. You're
But
right.
of course,
I kind of knew that was gonna happen because they got.
it shouldn't have.
They just.
It shouldn't have happened.
They just signed Mitch
shouldn't
Trubisky.
have. I don't care.
He's
I
a
don't
rookie,
care. I don't care.
Happened, bro. No, but hey, to talk about your actual preseason game and to just kind of talk about just that, I think Kenny Pickett, man, he's been balling. Like he's been balling. the whole preseason. You guys obviously finished the preseason undefeated because there's only 3 preseason games now, and you guys went 3-0.
I think
And you guys were away for I think 2 of those 3 games.
Yeah.
And you won all of them. So I think, it's very impressive the way he's been playing. And George Pickens is balling. Deontay Johnson's balling.
Was it? I don't know.
Najee scored.
There was a stat that said the Kenny Pickett. This is a Kenny Pickett preseason stat. I don't know if it was last game or, or the game before, but it said 5 drives, 5 touchdowns. So that's just all it said, and it just said 5 drives, 5 touchdowns. Kenny Pickett. Period.
Yeah, and his completion percentage is really good so far. And I mean, this is the way. Even though he's not playing the whole game for preseason, I mean, just these certain reps he's getting should prepare him for the season. And
should.
It gives you a lot of confidence going into the year.
Oh yeah.
And also, if you look at the formula, just like the time when Mahomes had his one MVP year with like 50+ touchdowns.
Yeah.
He was balling in the preseason.
Yeah.
And some teams, when they do really good in preseason, it actually does carry on into regular season.
Yeah.
And it's always best to like ride that at first and see how it goes in regular season. And right now, I haven't been this hype in a while because this is the first time where I already don't have a great defense. I just need my offense to be a little more. I just need to be average. But now they're singing above average right now.
Yeah, they're playing at a good level.
Yeah, and Matt Canada's, I don't know what the hell, he woke up from his sleep or something.
Well, clearly he's done his research over the offseason.
Yeah,
And I mean, like I told you last year at the end of the season, Kenny Pickett now has a whole offseason to work on because he's going into the season knowing he's the starter.
Yeah.
He has the whole playbook is being centered around Kenny Pickett now. That's probably another reason. And he has a full training. He had full OTAs, full training camp, and a full preseason before the season starts. So I think that's all gonna come into effect. You know what I mean?
And also a fun fact: the last 7 games for the Steelers with Kenny Pickett starting, they won 6 out of 7.
Yeah. See.
So that's some pretty good stats right there.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, it still is looking good so far. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is preseason. Can't base too much off preseason. You know what I mean? But if we're talking about individual player performances, they're doing good so far. I mean, these certain players.
This preseason for the Steelers, you can tell, like, all right, this is who they're going to start for real, and this is who they can use, and this is what's going to work.
Yeah.
And it's been working all preseason for them. So
yeah, and then I mean, hey, you guys finished all 3 of your games, so preseason is officially over for y'all. So, I mean, going into this week coming up, Labor Day weekend week, this is the week where teams start cutting players. This is the cut week, basically, what they call it. It's always the week before the season. Where they cut players and they go in and they pick their 53-man roster.
And I've been telling you to watch some Hard Knocks for sure.
Yeah, trust me. That's the saddest episodes is when you see all the players getting cut. Like even players you thought weren't going to get cut, So, that's what now that the Steelers preseason's over, they're preparing, this is the week they're preparing to get ready. Hey, you have a big test the week 1. You know what I mean? It's not no easy team.
definitely not an easy team.
You got the 49ers.
You do.
Obviously, we're going to save our predictions when we do our week 1 shit like we did last year. But, I mean, it's not an easy team you're playing. So
No, definitely not.
But I think going into that game, you're
I think you guys are solid. You guys are solid. You guys are in the right path. But that would be, if there's any test that you guys will need to take, that one is probably the hardest one. And it's probably the best one you could take for week 1.
Yeah.
Because if you guys can knock them out, I mean, there's no telling what you guys could do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like to play good teams the week 1, but I personally would, because it just helps you prepare.
Yeah.
It kind of strengthens your team.
You can be like, all right, now, like, if they whoop your ass, I mean, okay,
it's
cool.
a wake-up call.
It's a wake-up call. But if you guys play a good game and maybe you guys lose for a couple points, you know exactly where your team is at, and you know exactly what needs to be helped and worked on. So
Exactly.
I think you guys are in a good position, even though the 49ers first. But
For now.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
I know he's actually. I think you're more excited this year to go into the season than last year.
I'm really excited this year.
Yeah.
he's gonna go get Kenny Pickett jersey.
You know, stay with the 7.
Stay with the 7. Man.
Yeah, but
And what about the Commanders, man?
let me tell you something. Streaks are nothing to me.
Hey, yo,
I know Justin knows about that.
Omar, what happened, man?
yeah,
I know the Eagles fans know about that. I know Ponce knows about streaks.
The Commanders just love to ruin people's streaks.
I'm telling you, man, the Commanders are undefeated against undefeated teams.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there was a lot of trash talk here, and I knew the team was going to win. I was so confident that the Commanders are going to win. Why? Because last year we almost did it too.
You should put money on it.
I should have. I would have put my whole damn check. Bro, that would have been great.
Man, you would have won.
But of course. And a lot of people are gonna talk shit. Well, you guys started your starters. I mean, we kinda have to. We have Sam Howell. This is his first actual season. His first game ever was the last game of last season.
Yeah.
So I understand the point, and I trust Eric Bieniemy. Of course, he's won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I trust his play calls. And then Terry gets hurt. But I mean, Terry, that could have been the first game of the first play of the game, or that play in the game, you know, where it landed at. Yeah. So it could have gotten hurt, whatever. I don't think he's gonna be out.
I don't know.
I'm saying I think he's gonna be out for the first game. I'm bad.
Yeah,
and I'd rather just keep his ass out until he's all right, because Jahan Dotson is great, like how I've been said. Cole Turner is showing up, and Sam Howell has a fucking bullet, bro. My God. Jacoby Brissett, you know, he's a backup.
Yeah, he's a
solid backup. So if we do ever need a backup, I'm okay with Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
But I give it props to the third string quarterback for leading our team enough to get a field goal against a Baltimore team that I thought was better throughout the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they're what, 20? They were on a 25-game win streak.
25 games. They haven't lost since when? 2016, 15, some shit like that.
Long time.
But like I said, streaks ain't nothing to me.
Yeah, I don't know. The Commanders have a curse or something, man. They like to do that type of thing.
I don't know, bro. A lot of people are like, well, what the preseason is whatever. And like, oh, the Commanders are stupid for celebrating. Like, I mean, have you watched any other preseason game? Like, if a team wins, all of these players are fighting for a job at the end of the day.
I did find it funny because they Omar and Jason and Kayvon.
I mean, yeah, well, obviously it's
they all going back and forth.
It's a given. It's a given.
And it's just a preseason game.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
come on,
but
Remember,
still.
remember about last week, me and Carlos talked to Omar about it. We're like, you know, the Ravens only won that game against the Eagles because, you know, Ty Huntley has been playing through like the third quarter.
Yeah.
But now when the roles are switched,
Yeah, now it's whatever. It's just a preseason game.
Now it's a preseason game. But hey.
Yeah, Tyler Huntley was in the second half a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he made a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, well, he got.
They took the team to the playoffs.
That's why that guy didn't even play. He got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
He got hurt, and now they had whoever the third string quarterback was.
So I don't think they played Lamar Jackson the whole entire preseason.
No, they didn't.
I wonder why.
He ain't on my team.
You know, you know why they didn't play him? You know why they didn't play him?
Why?
Because they're trying to keep him so he can get injured right before every Steelers game.
Do you believe in this Ravens hype, Justin?
I don't care about
Do you agree in my theory,
You
Justin?
don't care about the Ravens?
Justin,
I think they'd be good.
Justin,
Sure.
do
But
you agree in my theory?
they're not
Not against you.
Do you
no,
agree?
they're not.
Do you agree? Do you agree by my theory?
The last 4
They're
games.
saving him. They're saving him so he can get hurt right before every Steelers game, just so he doesn't play
Hurt.
or he catches COVID.
Yeah, one of the two. COVID or hurt.
COVID.
Either way.
I think COVID's done, but hurt maybe.
Yeah, surprisingly, man, he catch one, bro.
Bro.
He caught it twice against us.
I don't think there was a single COVID case last year in NFL.
Maybe there was.
I don't think there was.
No, I think there was.
I don't think anybody been out for COVID.
I mean, yeah, I don't think so either. But I definitely think there were.
And if you think there is, it's probably Lamar.
Yeah, man. Don't too far.
Oh my God!
Nah, yeah. I mean, I mean,
Listen, it's a preseason game. The Ravens coach after the game, they were like asking him questions about the streak and shit, and it's it doesn't mean anything. And he kind of got upset that they said that it doesn't mean anything. And he was just like, well, if you really like football, you know what preseason is about. And I understand. I get it. People are fighting for their jobs. And that's the beauty of the preseason. Yeah. Because you get to see these people fight for their jobs. You know what I'm saying?
You're also seeing how your coaches will react to you do anything. What roster you got for a win?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, sometimes when you see these players, you're like, wow, he's great, and then they ended up like you said, well, damn, I didn't think he was gonna get cut. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't think he was gonna, whatever. But then you see other teams pick them up, and you be like, all right, I can use him like this and this and that. That's the whole thing about preseason. You're literally looking for a job unless you've been with the team already and you're a starter.
Yeah.
But at that point, you're still fighting for a position because somebody who's coming up is like, bro, I'm hungry, and I've been on the practice squad since I left college, and that was 3 years ago. I want to play. You know what I'm saying?
They're fighting for that spot.
So that's the beauty of preseason.
Yeah.
And yes, preseason is preseason. We get it. But at the same time, preseason ain't just preseason in the Ravens when they're fucking having a streak with fucking 11,000-0.
I mean, yeah, they did try,
And they failed.
Yeah.
Joey Sly, the buffest fucking kicker on the planet.
That
boy benches 3 elephants.
I think it's just funny that Omar's team lost to the Commanders out of everybody because, of course, you guys are all fans of Commanders, so it's pretty funny.
It's not funny. It was destiny. It was meant to be. I knew it. I was calling it way before.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the running back situation with you guys? You just got, matter of fact, hold on. Biggest news, I guess, for you guys now.
Yeah, today.
Is
we traded for Trey Lance, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys. Literally today, Cowboys traded for Trey Lance. Very unexpected. I did not think, when Trey Lance. I mean, when the Niners said that they were gonna trade him, when that news came out, I didn't even pay no mind to it. I think Trey Lance is really good. I think he's great. I think he's actually really good. It's just unfortunate. He got put in an unfortunate situation because he got injured his rookie year. Or no. Yeah, he got injured his rookie year, and he was out the whole year. And then Brock Purdy came in.
And shined.
No, it wasn't his rookie year.
That was for a year.
It was his
I think
rookie year.
he got hurt again in his second year. And then
No.
that's when Brock Purdy came in.
No, I'm pretty sure he had Rick.
Because I remember he got hurt his rookie year and his second year.
No.
I don't know when it was. Something like that. Well, whatever. Anyways, then Brock Purdy came in and then kind of took his spot. He never really got a chance to.
He stole the show.
Yeah, he kind of did. So but I feel like Trey Lance never had the chance to actually come back and do anything. So, and obviously he did actually come back and play with Brock Purdy, but he was more of obviously I think they only used him for read option plays, only certain plays. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I liked his play style, and obviously he was the 3rd pick in the draft 2 years ago. He's obviously good. So, and the fact that we only traded a 4th round pick for him, I'll take that any chance. This has been probably the best offseason the Cowboys have had in I don't even know how long. The fact that we're trading all these giveaway picks for good players. We did the same thing with Stephon Gilmore. I know it's not Jerry doing these things. I know he's not the one making these calls. I know for a fact it's not Jerry. I know for a fact
Jerry can't even do an interview.
It's Stephen Jones. It's his son. I'm telling you, man.
Jerry be falling asleep on them fucking interviews.
I'm not gonna say it on the pod, but you guys know how I feel about Jerry coming on and shit. But whatever. I think it's a great.
You love Jerry.
I love Jerry.
You love him.
He is a Hall of Famer, though. You know what I mean? But whatever. Yeah, I think this is a great trade.
You love Jerry. You love the guy.
I think this is a good trade, a really good trade for us. Obviously, he's a solid backup. For now.
Solid backup to who?
But I think
solid backup for your backup.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Dak. This is gonna put a lot of pressure on Dak now, and I think.
Oh, bro, Dak is your golden boy. You think Jerry's gonna do something to Dak? What the fuck? Hell no.
Don't interfere with the business.
Don't what interfere with what?
At the NFL is a business. At the end
bro, no, bro. You know Dakota sucking Jerry, bro. What the hell?
Look, Jason, you gotta understand.
No, I don't understand the
Cowboys.
That was a mid-ass pickup. Mid. It's not gonna work out for you. Mid.
Why do you think this is mid?
It's not gonna work out for you.
He's mad because he got Jacoby Brissett, bro. That's
I
why.
know what the hell.
I'm fine with Jacoby Brissett. I'm okay with Jacoby
He's like
Brissett.
35 years old, bro.
Listen, I'm all right.
He's about to retire like next
He's
year. Bro.
literally proven nothing so far.
I mean,
Jacoby, like at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna argue with these Commanders fans right now. We're gonna save
my
that for the
God.
season right now. Look, at the end of the day, I think it's a great like for the value we got out of it was that's why it made it so good. If we would have traded like a second round pick or something like next year, I would have been mad about this trade because I don't think Trey Lance is really worth that right now. But for a fourth rounder, go ahead. I don't really care. But forget what we traded him for. I think it's just the biggest question, or not even question, just biggest discussion is kind of like now the Cowboys are clearly doing this as the future option. I think that's what they did. Being a Cowboys fan, that's what I think they did this for. I think they don't. I mean, honestly, I don't think they believe in Dak. I mean, that's kind of what it tells me as a fan.
yeah, they're a little bit too late for that, bro.
You know, and I think maybe they're also.
Is it because you don't believe in Dak, or you just look at the past history of watch, like the time watching football? How many times the quarterback has been injured, and a season has already been caused and done over with for the Cowboys?
Yeah,
many times.
Yeah, I mean,
Even with Dak at the helm, with him been hurt twice actually.
Yeah,
For what the ankle and a wrist.
and the finger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have that going on all the time. You have to be tough.
Of course.
You need it. So
No, I mean, I don't. I mean, let me rephrase what I said. I don't think they're doing it to kind of get rid of Dak. I think they're just doing it to kind of just have a safe
They're
solution.
trying to have to do the same thing they did with Tony Romo, bro.
Safe solution. Well, we drafted Dak, and now, actually, to be honest, the Tony Romo, there's nothing like that. That situation, Tony Romo, if he never got hurt, that he could have been playing maybe right now. To be honest, if we're being real, to be honest, it's just Dak shined that preseason. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen that before. But regardless, I think honestly, this does put pressure on Dak going into the year because he knows if he really fucks up, which I don't think he's gonna really fuck up to that point, but if he really, really does, they're gonna put him in, put Trey Lance in and give him a shot.
They're not gonna give what the hell happened to your golden backup?
Who, Cooper Rush?
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, Cooper Rush is a good backup, but he's not.
So you're just gonna fuck Cooper Rush, fuck whatever he did the past seasons,
yeah,
put Trey Lance in front of him.
Of course,
yes,
yeah.
Cooper
Rush
I'm
is a
not
good
doing that.
backup.
That's fucked up.
Jason, he's like a. I'm not gonna obviously compare him to Nick Foles because Nick Foles actually won a Super Bowl, but he's like kind of like that. Like he's good for a good amount of games, but
I put Cooper Rush like where like Mr. Rudolph is right now.
yeah,
And I'm not, and I'd rather take like Mitch Trubisky over Mr. Rudolph.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's crazy.
It's just like that.
I mean, Cooper Rush did great. I'm not gonna lie, he did last year. He did good while Dak was gone. He did great. He did what he needed to do. But like,
He probably did what Dak
he's
couldn't
not
do.
no franchise quarterback for a franchise. It's not.
I'm
like
not saying that though. I'm not saying he's a franchise quarterback.
So what do you? Why
I'm just saying he's a number 2
why?
because of what he did for you guys. What the fuck?
So you think because he won a couple games, that's it?
A couple games? I think because he won a vast majority of games that Dak probably couldn't have won.
He won 4 games
Yeah, that Dak probably wouldn't have won
and lost 1.
to the Eagles.
Yeah, actually my most important game, to be honest. That was my division. I mean, look, at the end of the day,
any good competition bring out the best competition.
At the end of the day,
So,
Trey Lance has the age on Cooper Rush too. That's another
Oh, yeah, of
thing.
course, yeah.
He's younger, and they're two totally different play styles. Trey Lance is athletic. Trey Lance is like a kind of his play style is like a Deshaun Watson type of
Yeah,
play.
but how do you? I mean, he's been injured, so does he play the same? We don't know. Has he played?
Yeah, he played last year.
All
He played last year behind Brock Purdy.
right, but did he play the same?
I mean, the plays that he did were the same that Kyle Shanahan runs. Yeah.
Well, we got to see. Wait and see.
Look, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, he's not going to be the
I
starter.
wonder. I just wonder how you guys are going to use him this year.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Mike McCarthy's running the offense, so
If you guys use him at all.
we'll see. I'm pretty sure they will. I don't think they would have traded him this year if they didn't want to. But hey, at the end of the day, to end this discussion, I think I was very shocked. I was literally watching. I was at my sister's high school game watching football, and I was on my phone. I see Trey Lance to the Cowboys. I was like, what? No way. Like, this just happened. Like, because I was not expecting him to go there. Because I saw PFF did, like, predictions on, like, what teams
Where he was
going
going to go.
And none of them were, like, the Cowboys. They were, like, the Dolphins. I forgot what it was. Like, other teams. Vikings, I think, were one. I'm like, all right, I don't really care.
Yeah, well, another person who's out and actually got the trade requested was JT. And I saw that the Dolphins wanted to trade for him.
Yeah.
And the Colts declined that shit.
Yeah. They probably offered him a bad offer. That's probably what it was.
What the hell are they going to get?
I mean, Jonathan Taylor. The Colts are requesting a first-round pick for him. So, do you think he's worth a first-round pick?
No.
He has been injury-prone.
Nowadays, for running back, nah.
Do you think they're going to end up getting a first-round pick?
Nah.
Hell no. I don't think so.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Who are they going to get that from? Who needs a running back right now?
Whoever's desperate, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who desperately needs a running back right now?
The Vikings, probably.
I mean,
They got rid of Dalvin Cook.
Oh, but they have everything they need with JJ's.
Yeah, but you need a good running game. I mean, they have Alexander, Madison? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Madison. That's probably what his name is. Whatever. He was like the mini Dalvin Cook.
I
I don't know. The Dolphins can use him too. Jonathan Taylor would probably be a great fit.
They just put Tyreek Hill as a running back, bro.
I don't know. But hey, I didn't even talk about it. So, like, yeah, of course. Okay, that was the Trey Lance thing happened today. But also, like, at the end of the day, like, I mean, yeah, you guys pay attention to the preseason. And I get it. I understand why, I understand about that part. But to me, I don't really care. But I never watched the Cowboys preseason. Like, I'll watch, like, the highlights, but I'm not going to sit there the whole game and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we never do good in the preseason. You know what I mean? I don't think we've won any games so far. I think we're 0-2 right now. So I think we have one game. Our last game's on tomorrow or whatever. I'm not even sure. I don't even know who we play. Whatever. The highlight of the preseason, I would say, for my team is I think I've talked about it already before, is Deuce Vaughn. I mean, he's proven.
He wears a size 2.
Yeah, he's proven to be my RB2. He is. We also have Ronald Jones too, bro. He was supposed to be my RB2. You know what I mean? But
you see that video of CD Lamb posted about his cleats?
Yeah,
leaving his cleats. Oh,
yeah, that was funny. That was funny,
bro. Do you see the size of his cleats?
I know,
dog.
He is literally like maybe
he has the same size shoe as my son. bro, he is a size 1.5.
Bro, I looked at Deuce Vaughn's Instagram, like his actual Instagram, and like I saw a picture of him like outside of football clothes, bro, and he looked like he's just going to the club or something. And this man looks so short, bro.
Bro,
like,
he's wearing
like you gotta
get his shit from like Baby Gap or some shit, bro.
You can see the shortness like just from a camera. You can just tell. It's actually
dog. You gotta bro. Oh, what?
It's terrible, bro. I don't know, but hey, yeah.
Is that a good thing in the NFL though?
I mean, Darren Sproles is short, and he did great.
And he's considered one of the.
Darren Sproles actually could make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because he broke the record for the most total scrimmage yards.
Yeah,
and it's really impressive.
Man, he's like him and Deuce Vaughn are like the same height.
He has a good resume.
Nah, Deuce Vaughn is like a foot shorter than that, man, bro.
Like I said, he's been proving himself. He's proven himself, and I think he's
been proving himself short.
We'll see what happens going into the season, but
I
can't wait till the depth charts come out because I want to see if he's the second running back. That's going to be very interesting.